welcome back my beauties. Yelena here from Aneley Cosmetics. I am super excited for this little mini series I should say. But I hope you've enjoyed all of these parts that have been going on until now. In the first one, we'll learn how to apply foundation using different brushes, what they're gonna look like. In the second one, you learned contouring and highlighting. In the third one, you learn how to apply bronzers, blushes, different types of blushes, and highlighter. And today I'm excited to show you how I do the eyes. And of course, there's so many different ways to do it. So we'll start with the basics. So when I apply my eyes, if I do my eyes really like fancy schmancy, I like to do them first before I do anything on my face, because then it just falls onto your face. I also, of course, I do have foundation, I have everything set. I like to use surgical tape. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is from 3M, and just take a piece and just put it like here along the lash line, just like that. And the reason why I like to do that is because then I will give myself like a nice line, so it's not going anywhere. And then when you're finished, you're just gonna put a little bit more of that concealer just to kind of fix it up. So I'm putting it here. Of course, you can put it wherever you want, meaning like if you want it straighter or if you want it a little bit higher, it's up to you. Okay, so we're gonna look like little aliens today. All right, so since I already have concealer on, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Okay, if you don't have it, you can just apply that on. You can also use a primer, or you can use a brow pomade, which is going to be phenomenal base. It's a very sticky base. You can put it right here and it'll create that sticky base for the eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna go into my eyeshadows. Now I'm wearing black because it's neutral and I thought I can do whatever color I want. Today I'm going to show you on one eye the pressed shadows and on the other eye the loose shadows, so you guys kind of have an idea. Now I like to start off by just making my lashes a little bit curly. As you can see, they're very kind of straight and short, so when I go with the curler, just press it a few times. Look at the difference, look at this lift. No lash lift needed, right? Here we go. The difference. Be very careful. No, don't hurt yourself. There we go. I love it. All right. So I'm gonna go in with, let's see. First, I'm gonna do the base. I'm gonna use a bigger fluffy brush. This is the pointed eye contour. As you can see, it's pointed, but it is quite fluffy. I'm gonna go in with, I think, Bark. It's like a brownish color, but I like to use it just to kind of bring in some depths into my eye. You see that? It's already giving me like much needed depth. See what I'm doing? I'm kind of creating that almond-shaped eyes like that. Now, if you have a really tiny eyes, use a smaller brush. It's just that I do have space to do this. This is why I'm doing this. Okay? So I've created. Now be careful not to create a droopy eye if you're going to be putting it really deep here, but not enough on top. So you want to put enough on the actual, under the brow bone, not too low, but right above the crease. There. Okay, then I'm going to go in with a liner brush. I love this brush. This one is 018. It's a very tiny brush and it's on a slant. See how skinny it is? So I'm gonna grab, like, I'd say the blue one, why not, right? Just to show you the color. And I'm gonna go right into the line. And I like to go into the crease. So I'm kind of creating a V. You can do this under the eye as well, but I'm gonna just do the top, and then the under the eye I'm gonna do when I remove this tape. Whatever colors I'm using, I love it that they will accentuate and bring out my hazel eyes. I have very hazel eyes, so you want to bring out your eyes, so kind of play with the different colors. Now for my brow bone, I'm gonna use the pointed Sculptor, and I'm gonna use this like lighter color, which is cashmere. It's a really light, pretty color. I'm gonna go right there. It's a very simple, basic look that anybody really can do. Okay, very simple. Now let's go to this eye and use the loose eyeshadow. Okay, so for the transition shade, you can also use a matte color like Bark, or you can just use a darker concealer, which is what I already have when I was contouring, and then go straight in with, I'm gonna use this blue color. It's just is gonna be blue, but from the loose shadows. So I'm gonna grab literally the same brush, since it's blue. I'm gonna dip into this shade. I love this shade, and right in here. As you can see, the pigment is super strong. By the way, if you're going to add a touch of water, like if you're going to dampen the brush, you're gonna get like this foil effect, and it's gonna be much longer lasting. So another little tip for you. Look at the difference between the colors there. I'm gonna go in here, just like I did over there. You see that pigment? It's insane. Good. Then you're going to grab the pointed Sculptor and just break it up a little bit so it's not so harsh. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to remove the tape. I'm going to show you here. Look at that. Perfection. Same thing here, just hold the skin in place. Don't pull on it, just hold it in place. Gorgeous. You see how sharp it is? Now what you do with the color that kind of goes out here, just grab your foundation brush and erase with it. That's all. Erase with base, like one of my coaches used to say. But look at this, sharp. Razor sharp. Okay, so now you guys can see the difference between it, right? Okay, so perfection. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. This is organic mascara. I'm gonna do the top, and then I'm going to do the bottom. When you're doing the top, you want to look down, and when you're doing the bottom, you want to look up. And simple reason is that you don't get the top dirty when you're doing the bottom. When you're doing the top, and vice versa. You see, this mascara is super voluminous, and it is just gorgeous. Same thing on the other side. Remember, there's a mineral, so you want to kind of warm it up by just kind of going in and out a little bit more. I literally have to go out somewhere. What's open right now? Okay, same thing on the bottom. Look up. By the way, if you want to put an eyeshadow underneath, you can, or an eyeliner. I just chose not to do it this time, but you absolutely can. I just wanted to showcase how simple it is to create a perfect look without really putting too much effort into it. Gorgeous. And now, of course, for final touch is the lipstick. I am wearing Sweet Pea. I'm gonna remove it. So I think I'm going to put, do you want to do Radiant Rose? Let's try this. So radiant. That's it. It really is very simple. I really hope you enjoyed the series. I'm going to do more of these mini series, but just kind of different techniques. If you guys would just help me out and tell me what it is that you want me to do, it would be so much more helpful. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.